Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Sports-Wise Veteran. I just realized it's been about a week since I've done an episode. Been busy here in our nation's capital, doing some sightseeing, doing a lot more work and training, and getting ready for the new position I just got hired on with. So it's an exciting time for me. And again, this is my first time being in D.C. So seeing some of these monuments in person has been simply amazing. Seeing it on TV does not do it justice. So what I want to do, already did the SEC, I've already done the Big Ten. Well, let's go with the ACC, the Atlantic Coast Conference. Power rankings, I'm going to do the top 5 power rankings from 5 to 1, and then I'll just list off 6 through 10. This story was by Cody Nagel. It was written on June 4th. Now, the ACC is unique, like every other conference. Like, what's USC doing in the Big 12? Well, some of these schools, when they dissolved the Big 12 or the Pac-12, they had to go somewhere. So some of these schools don't feel like they fit on the ACC. But let's start out with number 5, the Virginia Tech Hokies. There's a lot to like about Virginia Tech heading into the 2024 campaign, which is why the Hokies grabbed a spot in the post-spring top 25 rankings in late April. No power conference team returns more starters from last season than Virginia Tech. That experience, combined with momentum built from winning 6 of its last 9 games in 23, has the Hokies positioned as a dark horse contender in the ACC under third-year head coach Brent Pry. Quarterback Kyron Drones is the key returnee for Virginia Tech, but wide receiver Daquan Felton and top tackler Kelly Lawson are also major pieces. The Hokies expect to have one of the best defensive lines in the ACC by standout edge rusher Antoine Powell-Ryland. Virginia Tech is going to be one of those schools that just sweep in and surprise everybody. Number 4, the NC State Wolfpack. North Carolina State reached at least 8 wins in 6 of its last 7 seasons under coach Dave Doeren. That consistent success put the Wolfpack behind only Clemson for the most wins in the ACC since 2017 with 56. NC State could be right around that mark again in 24 with a decent crop of returning starters matched with important pickups in the transfer portal. The trio of former Coastal Carolina quarterback Grayson McCall, returning wideout Kyle Conception, and ex-Duke running back Jordan Waters expects to be one of the best offensive attacks in the ACC. Replacing the departure of All-American linebacker Peyton Wilson to the NFL draft will be difficult for that defense that ranked 3rd in points allowed last season. Next up, and again, this is they're living off, in my opinion, living off success from before, but number 3 in the ACC right now is Clemson Tigers. Once again, Clemson did not have any incoming transfer from the portal this cycle, making the Tigers the only team in the Power Conference not to do so. Will that approach cost Dabo Swinney and the Tigers a chance at reclaiming the ACC title in 2024? Former 5-star quarterback Cade Klubnik returns in an offense that should improve in year 2 under coordinator Garrett Riley. And the defense should be among the best in the conference despite returning only a handful of starters from that side of the ball. Potential preseason All-American linebacker Barrett Carter leads that unit after opting to return to Clemson for another year. Clemson hasn't really done much since they lost, he's the quarterback at Jacksonville. That's how the Prince is pretty much what they call him. But I hope they return back to greatness because it was nice seeing other teams succeed, seeing Clemson succeed. But this is a team coming up at number 2 I would like to see make it to the Final Four for the playoffs. The Miami Hurricanes at number 2. Miami put its massive NIL operation to use this spring with several transfer portal upgrades in an upgrade to take the next step under third-year coach Mario Cristobal. The Hurricanes posted a combined overall losing record in the past 2 seasons, but the pieces are there for major improvements heading into 2024 campaign. Miami landed one of the top transfer quarterbacks of the cycle in former Washington State standout Cam Ward and secured one of the top running backs this spring in Damian Martinez from Oregon State. Everything behind the scenes appears to be operating at a high level in Miami. Can the on-field results catch up? I'm hoping they have a resurgence like they did in the a resurgence to be the team that they were in the late 90s, At number 1 is a team that doesn't even want to be in the NC or ACC. We got the Florida State Seminoles. Florida State entered the 24th season on a 12-game win streak against the ACC competition, having lost a conference game in 2022. Seminoles tied for the third most players selected in the NFL draft, but head coach Mike Norvell reloaded the roster via the transfer portal. Will these newcomers be enough for Florida State to continue its dominant run in the ACC? The Seminoles are the favorite to win back-to-back conference titles despite all the changes to the roster. Former Clemson and Oregon State quarterback DJ, I'm not even going to try his last name, headlines the list of newcomers to Tallahassee in a return to the ACC. They're even fighting right now to leave the conference, so whether they make it number 1 again, that'd be great, but I don't think they're going to be around long enough to. I think this is their last year in the ACC, so I think they're going to either win it all and try and make the playoff again and make the Final Four, or they're just going to fizzle out real quick. But I think they have a bad taste in their mouth after the selection committee from last year. Topping out the top 10 from 6 to 10, Louisville Cardinals, SMU Mustangs, North Carolina Tar Heels, California Golden Bears. What's California doing? The ACC. And the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. So college football is right around the corner. Those 48-degree days are right around the corner. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for hoodie season. I can't wait for just football. I mean, since the Super Bowl ends, we all look forward to the draft. We look forward to the Pro Bowl game, but nobody looks forward to that anymore. The draft, the combines, everything. We look forward to it. So this is the culmination. Training camps are open up now. I mean, I got my 49ers official 2024 training camp hat. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready for football. I hope everybody has the same excitement that I'm feeling. Well, I'm going to go take time to edit this and upload it, and hopefully I get a lot of views on this one as well. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember, keep doing what you're doing, because you never know who you're inspiring. You're an inspiration to somebody, and you don't even know it. So keep doing the right thing. This has been the Sports Wise Veteran, and I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.